Hey, there's a thing you need to know to follow up on that video about testilying. So there's a really smart form of accountability that can stop short of prosecutors having to actually bring perjury charges, but can still be really, really effective. And it's something that ordinary people can totally advocate for in their community. It's called a do not call list. And basically what it is when a prosecutor or a prosecutor's office has identified officers who have been dishonest under oath, they can simply choose not to use or call those officers as witnesses in the future. This is really important because if an officer is like the primary, the arresting officer on a case or the primary investigating officer on a case, their testimony is essential to a prosecutor securing conviction on that case. And if an office says, basically, if you're on the list of cops who lie under oath, we're not using you as a witness, which, by the way, would be like really the ethical thing to do, right? Like not put a witness who you know to have a history of lying onto the witness stand. If they do that, those officers essentially become useless as arresting officers or investigating officers, and the police force is essentially forced to relegate them to duties where they will not end up in court. This can be an incredibly effective way to pull bad cops off the street. You don't have to limit it to lying. Prosecutors can use do not call lists for officers who've been accused of any kind of misconduct, including violence against civilians. So it's this great way that a good prosecutor can use their office and their power to decide who to call and who not to call as a witness to force bad cops off the street. And at the very least, to reduce the likelihood of testilying in court. Do very many prosecutors have do not call lists? No, not very many. But that's because a lot of citizens don't know that this is an option. This is on the table. They don't know they can advocate for it.